Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, shares. I do appreciate it so much. I read all of your comments and they really do help. To show you my appreciation, my gratitude, I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and type love and light in the comments below. I'll be announcing the winner on July 5th, 2024, the next new moon. For today's reading, we are discovering what are the energies for you to navigate in this week, this upcoming week, and any guidance from Spirit about this week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You are in good company. There are some high vibing souls that tune into this channel, and I do feel so honored and fortunate to be able to read for you. All right, for pile number 1, we have the Sun, which is card number 1. And for pile number 2, we have Patience, which is card number 16. And for pile number 3, we have Action, which is card number 17. You may already know which pile you're most drawn to, but if you'd like to hear what the crystals are, let me introduce those to you now. For pile number 1, we have Dragonstone. In the shape of a rectangle. And for pile number 2, we have Crazy Lace Agate in the shape of a star. And for pile number 3, we have a heart-shaped fluorite crystal. So let your intuition be your guide. Whichever card and or crystal you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as you may have messages about different areas in your life, different changes happening in this upcoming week. You'll find a link to the readings in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Dragon Stone, which is the stone of truth. It's a powerful stone that illuminates our true self in all its beauty and glory, just like the sun. It's connected to the heart chakra and activates our serpent fire energy or our kundalini energy. You also chose the Sun, which is card number 1, and this is pile number 1. So we are off to a wonderful start. I love the energy of this card. Look at this individual basking in the light. I want to read to you what the guidebook says. Look for ones this week, 11/11. All right. The guidebook says, new beginnings and great creativity. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project. It could be birth, a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know that the sun is shining on your intentions now. I love that. What a beautiful message to go along with this beautiful card. I never noticed these little things right here. Can you see that? Amazing. All right, let's get some oracle cards, pile number 1. And I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something that you're interested in. What can pile number 1 expect at this time? I feel that the seeds that you're planting at this time are going to manifest some long-term goals. Mid-heaven pinnacle. Oh, okay, I was going to get one more card, but 2 came out. We have Jupiter Abundance. Love that. And the first house. All right, so Mid-Heaven Pinnacle, this card's energy speaks of you re-examining it, taking an inventory of your professional perception, how you are perceived. So looking at taking an inventory of your own core values and maybe some that are accumulated from family or mentors that aren't necessarily in alignment with your core values. So sometimes we have behaviors or we say things that our parents said to us or that we heard somebody else say, and it's just kind of a habit. It's something that we kind of collected on the way, but it doesn't really align with who we are. Remember, the dragon stone is about expression of your true, authentic self. So this week, you're really being called to examine your own personal truth and to release and shed anything that doesn't resonate with that. The first house, arrival, is exactly that. It's about, your birth, what you accumulate at that time versus how you truly express yourself. And Jupiter is about expansion. It's taking a world view. We see the world in this first house as well. So it's expanding your perception, expanding how you're viewed, thinking about the things that you do, the things that you say, how others are perceiving it, and how you want to be perceived. Growing beyond the limitations of your own family and what you were indoctrinated with at the beginning of your life, and really coming yourself, becoming your true self. You're becoming the butterfly. Let's get some more information. Let's take a card from this oracle deck and see what else. I feel this one really wanted to come out. Choose a new direction. Yes. So again, you're being called to choose the direction of yourself, your authentic self, and to shed anything that doesn't feel light and happy, expansive. Think of how you feel when you're excited about a new project, when you're excited about your passions, when you meet somebody, whether it's a romantic pursuit or a friend or an interesting person, and you're excited to connect with them again, how you feel this expansive, excited energy versus when you have something to do that feels heavy, like a chore or an obligation that doesn't really feel right. Notice those feelings and choose the direction that feels expansive, like Jupiter. This is going to lead you to abundance. Let's get some tarot cards and see what other information we can get. Pile number 1. All right, we have the Lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. This is about harmony, inner harmony, and harmony within your relationships. So again, there's something you're being asked to examine, a feeling, something that you say or do that is not in alignment with your authentic self, with your favorite self. Think of who you are when you feel most expansive and joyful. What is the favorite version of you? And really dive into that and begin to shed the cocoon that's restricting you, that's resonating with the past and others that have maybe influenced you. And you hear the dogs agreeing. All right, let's get a few more tarot cards. Oh, this one just jumped up. Let's see. The Wheel. Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So again, look at, if you have a website, look at websites that, well, actually, yes. Okay, look at websites that are maybe in the same industry, but websites that you really love. What is it about those websites that you love? And look at your own website. Is there something you can tweak? Remember, we're getting a message of world view. Look at your resume. Look at your desk at work. Look at how you dress. These little tweaks are going to change how people perceive you and how you feel, and it's going to shift everything. You're going to experience an expansion. So I'm hearing it's okay to look at other websites, to look at other people, but decide for yourself what your own truth is. So it's not to copy other people, but to see, again, what feels right for you versus what you've been told is right. Do your own research, do your own discovery, and find out what really resonates with you. All right, let's get a couple more of these. I felt this one. Ace of Water. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enchanted intuition, a new home. All right, the dogs are really confirming your message today. So again, falling in love, lead with, and I love that this is coming under arrival. Remember what I said about following that feeling that feels expansive and exciting and positive. I want to read to you what the guidebook for the first house arrival says. Take responsibility for how you are perceived. As you walk in the door, assess what you lead with. what your mannerisms, appearance, and signals say. Notice if you lead with charm or prickly defenses, with your mind or heart, or whether you are versatile, changing your approach to fit the circumstance. Investigate how this first impression affects your identity and interactions. People read what you put out. Whether you are acting as a business, as a person, or as a couple, and it's up to you to ensure that how you present yourself matches your intentions. If you feel misunderstood, look for a misperception, yours or theirs, underneath any tension, and see what can be done to clear this lens. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoy an air of mystery and play your cards close to the chest, it becomes easier for others to project their assumptions onto you. Consider becoming more transparent and letting your inner worth shine. Evaluate how you interact with the world as the beginning of a journey of self-discovery. So again, notice how other people's actions and words and mannerisms, how they stand, how they carry themselves, how they dress, how you perceive that, what message it sends you. And then also take a look at your own dress and mannerisms, tones, all of these things, and make sure that they are in alignment with your authentic self. Put your best foot forward. Remember, present your favorite self. This is not about judging yourself. This is about releasing what doesn't align with you and being your favorite self, your most authentic version of yourself. This is what people are going to respond most positively to. Let's draw one more card. I really am getting a message that for some of you, this is going to be a big expansion of career and resources, finances, abundance. It's just taking a little tweaking. So again, it can be you, your persona, or it could be a website, a YouTube channel, something that just needs a little tweaking. What message does it send? Is it authentic of you? Because you have this unique quality and charm that if you let it shine, people are going to respond favorably to it. For a fire, love that. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Amazing. So in addition to there being this glow up of your career, your work life, I also see that as you let your inner light shine, as you radiate and express your authentic, beautiful, amazing self, you are going to see that relationships strengthen. And that is a wonderful, amazing thing. You have amazing cards, pile number one. Two major arcanas with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. So if you've been experiencing any kind of disharmony, know that that is leaving, because you have the Lovers, which is all about harmony, and you have the Wheel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, falling in love. So chase that feeling of expansion, chase that feeling of falling in love with yourself, that favorite version of yourself, falling in love with all of your choices. So anything that doesn't feel like falling in love, exciting, expansive, that may not be in alignment for you. Choose a new direction. Choose the direction of your favorite self. Ask your higher self, what would my favorite self do in this situation? And be that person. Create your own unique brand. Pile number one, absolutely love this message for you. What an amazing, beautiful energy. Wishing you the highest and best good. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Crazy Lace Agate in the shape of a star. And this stone helps to encourage laughter. It's called the laughter stone. It encourages happiness. It absorbs any negative or lower vibrational energies. It also enhances focus. And look at it. Doesn't it just look like a happy little star? I love this stone. You also chose the card Patience, which is card number 16. So we'll see how these two energies fold into the rest of your message, and we'll find out what you can expect this week. All right, we're going to start with these oracle cards. I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below, if that's something that you are interested in. Pile number two, what can you expect this week? I filled this card. Pisces, sensitize. All right, let's get another one. What can pile? I feel this one wants to come out. Vesta, hearth. I'd like to read to you from the guidebook about these two cards before we draw any more. The Pisces card in the guidebook says, the situation you are facing is also subtle and complex, but that is its strength. This moment calls for finer perceptions, a more sensitive microphone. Be aware of other people's feelings as you are of your own, but know whose feelings are whose. Track carefully what you soak up from others and what is true to your own wellspring. Tune into a healthy ecosystem with Pisces' sensitive perception. We are all cells in the body of the one. Healthy individuals contribute to the health of the whole. And let's read about Vesta, hearth. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to your hearth and your core values. Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. Then decide, advise, and operate from there. Find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry the sacred temple with you always. Love that. Absolutely love this already, pile number two. Let's get some more clues about this week's energies. What can pile number two expect for this week? All right, I feel this one and this one. All right, we have communicate clearly. Yes. Communicate not only with yourself, or sorry, not only with others, but with yourself clearly about setting the intentions for the highest good. We see here this figure holding the world with these two beautiful guardians, setting your intentions for the highest good of all. And remain positive. Yes. Be the light in the situation. Remain positive. Bring compassion to any situation and be the light. Zoom out, see the whole picture, and channel the best and highest good. Before you enter a room, before you get in your car, before you arrive to your destination, see your heart energy, your guardians, your guides, your angels, and spirit there before you, setting the stage for a positive encounter. Lead with your heart. All right, let's draw some tarot cards and see what other information we can get about this upcoming week. Pile number 2. 8 of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. 5 of Water, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. What my guides are telling me is that whatever happens this week, trust in the universe that this is happening to bring everybody involved the highest and best good. So anything that happens, remain positive. Remain positive and communicate clearly to spirit, to yourself, that you want the highest and best good in whatever situation. If you feel a tinge of disappointment, realign yourself with your own inner temple, your own inner heart, your inner light, your hearth, and be the light in the situation. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Wow, the cards all seem to be saying the same kind of message here. Let's take another. 6 of Fire, victory. Good news is on the way. Public recognition or awards. So what my guides are telling me is that if you can remain positive in any situation, let's say you are collaborating on a project and other members want one thing, some members want something else. Don't choose alliances. Instead, guide people to the final goal. Refocus them on what the final destination is, what it is you're trying to achieve, rather than the path to get there. So if you keep voicing that everybody has common ground, keep in the positive, remain positive, point out that we're all working towards this common goal, then you will end up being the mediator and the the person that's taking the higher ground, and you're going to be recognized for that. And you are going to be integral in facilitating a positive resolution in this situation. I love that. Wow, pile number 2. So amazing. I want to read to you what the guidebook says about the Patience card. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. And as I was reading this, my guides were showing me like a jar full of marbles of different sizes. And when you shake them, the biggest rising to the top. So it's like the biggest, best solution is going to rise to the top if you allow yourself to stay open to multiple paths and you stay focused on what it is that you want to achieve. So, for example, if you wanted to come up with a better energy source, rather than trying to use only your knowledge to come up with this better energy source, you call on a bunch of creative minds and ask them to all present their idea for a better energy source. And then you have a bunch of options to choose from, and you're going to discover one that you hadn't even thought of. And this is how spirit works. Spirit works collaboratively through everyone. Remember, we are all cells of the one. And so you may have an idea, you may have a vision, but be open to other possibilities of how to attain that vision. Beautiful pile number 2. It's going to happen. We see the 6 of fire, victory, whatever it is that you're working towards, you're going to achieve. Just be magnanimous, be compassionate, be open, be curious, and remain positive. Stay focused on the goal, the outcome, rather than the path. Happy journey, wishing you laughter and joy. Keep a sense of humor about things. Really engage your inner child with this innocence, this curiosity, and just being joyful. And you'll see that anything you have to navigate this week will come much easier that way. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the heart-shaped fluorite, which boosts your psychic communication skills. It enhances your spirituality, encourages spiritual growth, deepens relationships, and it helps with meditation. You also chose the card Action, which is card number 17. So we'll see how these two energies fold into the rest of your reading. Finding out, pile number 3, what you can expect for this week. What are the energies for this week for pile number 3? All right, let's see. We have North Node Future. All right, I'm liking the sound of this already. Taking action for your future, pile number 3. What can pile number 3 expect? Can you give us some more clues? I think this one. Retrograde review. All right. Perhaps reflecting on something from the past and using that wisdom to move towards the future. Vesta, Hearth. Interesting. This card also came out in pile number 2. So this is about leading with your heart, making your energy your own personal temple that goes with you wherever you go. Aligning with your highest, best good, being compassionate. All right, let's choose a card from this deck. And I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something that you're interested in. Look at that, take action. You got action and take action. Wow. Okay, let's draw some tarot cards and find out what it is you need to take action on. Something for your future, pile number 3. 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. They're telling me that some of you may be starting an exercise regime or eating healthier. 6 of Fire, victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. Love that. What energies can pile number 3 expect this week? Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Look at that. Take action, action, stop procrastinating. Okay, whoa, that was more cards than I expected, but let's see what we have. Look at that, the Chariot. You see the 2 horses? An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. That's 2 cards of public recognition. Yes, I see you, whatever it is that you have been working towards. Again, it doesn't have to be exercise or eating healthy. It could be something else. Now is the time to take action. All right, I want to get these other 2 cards that fell. We have Renewal, Archangel Jeremiah, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. And Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. And you hear my dog affirming. Okay, pile number 3, the 10 of Air, which is like the 10 of Swords. This is something in the past, maybe the recent past, but it's over. Tens are the end of a cycle, and it's time for you to move forward in a new direction, to focus on what excites you, what sparks your interest, what you feel passionate about. This is a fertile time. This is the time to act for your future. I want to read to you what the guidebook says about retrograde review. Stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be a saving grace in this situation, so check equipment. Read the fine print and make sure that everyone is on the same page and it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. Before you re-engage an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory together. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend to a side agenda. A sole important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. It's not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past. Remember, this is in the past. If you keep giving it energy, it's like watering weeds. You want the emotional charge. Just because you want the emotional charge of anger or the excuse to wallow in memories or betrayals and regrets. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and you don't need to do it again. I love how this author writes these. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win the race. But act. Definitely take a step forward, even if it's just one step. Now is the time to act. You are backed by the energies of the planets, the energies of the earth. You have the support of your guides and your angels at this time, that whatever you take action in, you're going to achieve it. You have it. You have important achievement here. You have the self-discipline and the willpower to do this. Stop procrastinating. You're guaranteed this success. Definitely. I also want to read to you what this book says. All right. The time has come to take action. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step so they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty. In your heart, you know what to do. Get going. Whether you're focused upon career, relationships, or some other topic, the fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to just fall in your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you want. Your reading, as far as your tarot goes, begins with the 10 of air, which is the end of a situation, a cycle, and it ends with the ace of earth, which is the beginning of something new. So there's definitely an energy in your life that's leaving, and there's something new coming your way, and you are being called to command your ship, steer it in the direction that you want. Take some step. If you're thinking about getting in better shape, then wake up early and stretch or go for a walk at the beginning of your day. Drink more water. add 1 extra glass of water to your day to improve your health. That's just an example of one step that you can take. It's like planting the seed, right? Just plant the seed. It doesn't take that much energy to just put one seed in the ground, and then you're going to come back and water it every day and nurture it, and you're going to see it grow and expand. So this is a fertile time, and your guides, your angels, they are backing you. They really want you to start this thing that you most likely have been thinking about, or something that maybe you've started and stopped. You have Archangel Metatron, Archangel Jeremiah there with you, supporting you, encouraging you, helping you to move in this direction and to release whatever this energy of the 10 of air is. It's okay to look at your energy patterns and see what didn't work, and then shift a new way of doing something. But you don't want to wallow in any kind of suffering or resentment or anything like that. You want to focus on what excites you, what ignites you, and take action. For many of you, I feel that this is in alignment with your spiritual self, your inner world, and your outer world, your spiritual world and your material world being aligned. I love this for you. You have 2 sevens, which is why I'm getting a lot of spirituality. Plus, the fluorite is also a spiritual stone meant to enhance your spirituality, your ability to communicate psychically and with spirit, to enhance your meditation. So there is this message that you are the temple, you are the fire, you are the passion, you have the energy, you have the willpower, the strength, the ideas, the love, everything, the answers. The answers are within you. So again, review only as a means to find how you got off course or what course needs to be adjusted. And I don't mean to say that you got off course, but it's just metaphorical, with the ship, to align yourself with your true nature. I feel like this reading is a combination or a culmination of the first 2 readings. It's like this is the next thing. It's taking little things from pile 1 and pile 2 and talking about the next chapter. But if you go back and listen to those readings, you'll hear in my voice that I'm speaking much faster in this reading than I did in the first 2 readings, which tells me that whatever it is that you need to do this week, do it. This is really urgent, and it's going to make a huge impact on your future for the best, for the highest and best good. This is a positive change. I'm telling you, what you plant now is going to grow. So you have victory, you have movement, victory, you have all of these amazing cards in your reading. Absolutely love it. Pile number 3, wishing you the best. Take action. Let me know if you chose this pile, and let me know what it is that you are now pursuing. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.